to my channel. My name is Jenna. This is Joy of Movement with Jenna, and I help you to find the right workout for you, help you to feel good, help you to feel strong, and most importantly, have fun with it. Movement is meant to be enjoyed. So today is a 30-minute Pilates class. We are back to kind of our original format. This is the one that I started with and officially launched the first time. So you'll see it sprinkled in here and there. But 30 minutes, I do more of a modern Pilates, meaning that I like to incorporate strength moves in it. I do hips, core, back, because your core is not just your frontal abdominals, but so many other muscles. So I want to help you feel strong and powerful. I'm going to provide a lot of options so that you can find the one that works for you. Today we start standing, we take it to our backs, move to a hip section, and then we go back to a little bit of core and cool it down. So we are going to start with our feet right under our hips. We're going to take our hands right by our sides, and we're going to rotate side to side, open up that trunk. We're really going to focus on the breathing today so that we can feel strong. We can bring oxygen to the muscles. And if you're new here, you might notice that I am very loud, goofy, so if you need to skip through a little bit, if I am just doing a little bit too much talking for you, please do so. Again, you can follow as much instruction you need or kind of take it at your own pace. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna move into overhead reach. Bring those arms up, inhale. Exhale, bend at the hips, bring it to the toes. Get a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Bring it back up here. On the next one, I want you to try to come to a standing on your toes position. So if it feels good for you, bring yourself up on the toes, push the hips back, and bring it back up. Breathing in through the full motion. Feeling the body connect all together as we move down and up. Today's class, all you need is a soft surface under you and your beautiful bodies, and maybe some water to keep you hydrated throughout. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it on down. We're gonna take our left leg back. We're gonna have our right leg in front. We're gonna come into a one leg knee drive. Take the arms up, relax the shoulders. We're gonna take it back. Exhale, drive it forward. Inhale and tap. Using the core as we drive our knee towards our belly button. A little bit of balance and stability. Good, keep breathing through this motion. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving it into the other side, take that leg back. Arms come up overhead, we drive it in. Exhale and inhale. The goal is to keep your body nice and upright. The core helps you to stay in place. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take it down, shake it out. We're gonna bring our legs into a wide squat position, pushing those hips back. We're gonna come down. We're gonna open and close the chest and stay right here with me. Pushing your weight into the outsides of the feet. Keep breathing through, squeezing the back, and bringing it back together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and let those hands come on down. Stretch the back of the legs. Maybe take it side to side, finding what works for you. All right, we move to our inchworm to warm up the full body. Take it back to the back of your mat. Inhale, exhale, and walk those hands out. Now option here to come down to your inchworm and hold and push back up. Option instead to breathe in, exhale, just breathe it down. Maybe you're walking a little bit and then pushing back up. So get started when you're ready. This is your workout here. Not mine, not anyone else's, but yours. We have about 15 more seconds here, and then we'll take a nice child's pose. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your plank. Slowly drop the knees to the corners of the mat and push the hips back. When you are ready, we can move it onto our back for our first back core section. So let's find a comfy position, lying all the way back. We're going to start with a few activation movements. Find yourself lying all the way back. Low back is imprinted on that mat, so instead of letting your stomach round, try to push everything down, belly button to spine. I'm going to relax my hands to the side. We start with our dead bug. We're going to bring our elbows to our knees, lift the head, alternate opposite arm, opposite leg, bring it out, take a second, bring it back in. Exhale and inhale. Option instead, tap the toe, bring it back in. Option to drop the head. We're here for 45 seconds, so find what works. Oh my gosh, I did the wrong arm. Keep it going. At any point, relax that head. You're here for 15 more seconds. I'm lengthening my leg, lengthening my arm, feeling the stretch and pull from the midsection. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let everything come down. Again, think about pushing that low back here. So if you put your hands under, you shouldn't have that little gap. So try to press everything down. Our next movement, we take elbow to knee, coming into a slow bicycle. Hand support behind the head, not pull. Lifting the chest, I cross elbow to knee, lengthening the leg. Bring it back to center, exhale and switch. Back to center, exhale and switch. Inhale, exhale and hold. This is where the core really gets a chance to work as we pause. Keep breathing. Back to center. You are almost there. Give me 15 more strong seconds. Option instead, again, is to tap that toe down or drop the head. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take everything down. Lengthen the legs out. Let the arms come up overhead and just reach. Take a second to breathe. Our next one here, I want you to lift those legs to a reverse tabletop. Now instead of pointing our toes, we're gonna flex them up as if we're on a leg press and we're pushing away. I wanna keep that low back pressed in, belly button to spine, hands can come out to the side. Option 1, inhale, Exhale, one leg. Inhale, exhale, one leg. Other option, both legs together. Start when you're ready. Bring it into the chest and push out. Option for a challenge, lift the head up. Now notice, I'm bringing my legs higher because I want to keep that low back still pressed in. I know it's tough, so find what works for you and adjust throughout. Inhale, exhale. 15 more seconds here. Keep breathing, you can. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. We do that one more time. We're gonna come into single leg. If you were already doing single leg, you get to work a little bit more on this one. So again, head can come up or stay down. Legs come into reverse tabletop. This time we focus one leg at a time. Exhale, inhale back. This gives us a chance to really focus on our form, taking it nice and slow. Give me 15 strong seconds here, finding what works for you and the way your body can feel really good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything down. Whew. Take a little intermission, flip it over. We're gonna find baby cobra or cobra to open everything up, not to get too tight. So you can come here and press up or find yourself in that full extension. Whew. My core is definitely activated. I hope you are feeling good too. Flip it on over. Our next one is gonna be an isolation move, meaning that we are constantly under tension with the core. So with this one, it's really about opposite forces. So we're gonna bring our knee up. The other leg can be extended or even bent down. You can also have it bent here. I'm gonna have mine straighten out to show you. Again, keeping my low back pressed in. I'm gonna press my knee into my hand and my hand into my knee. I'm gonna feel that core shake. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Join me when you're ready. Option to lift that head. You can see me fully shaking. Whew, this one's tough. I want you to breathe the whole time. Almost there, give me 10 seconds here. I'm dropping that head down. In 3, 2, and 1. Whew. That one definitely gets you. If you need to adjust at all throughout, that is a-okay. Whew, baby. Our next one here is going to focus on our obliques. We're gonna come into a seated position and we're going to keep our feet out in front of us. Knees in a bent position. We're gonna take and rotate side to side. If you are new to my class, you haven't seen this one. If you've been with me for other Pilates, you've probably seen it. Lifting the chest, come down to the level that feels good for you. We're gonna focus on one side first as we rotate. Bring it back to the top. Exhale, rotate. Bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, focus on one side here. Notice that I'm not letting my back curve or pushing it out too much. Everything is in a nice straight line. Option to stay up here, that's okay. We're on this side for 15 more seconds and then we switch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch right into the other side when you're ready. You are almost there. We have one more core move after this and then we move to hips. 15 strong seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather here. Whew. All right, our last one, we are on our backs again. We are going to have, now this one's going to be a little bit of hips and core as we come into a glute bridge. We're going to bring those feet, or not our feet together, we're going to bring ourselves into our regular glute bridge. We're going to push up, but we're going to be on the toes. We're going to take our legs and we're going to bring them out and in. That core is going to help us stay in a nice straight line. Option, if this doesn't feel good, to drop the heels down and give me a regular glute bridge. I'm out and in. Trying to keep my hips up the whole time, tucking my chin and breathing. "15 more seconds here, my friends. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Bring everything down nice and slow. Maybe rock from side to side. All right, our next one is a little bit of a challenge. This one's tough for me too, so I am going to show a few different options. Option 1, you're fully on your back, and you're going to bring those legs up back into reverse tabletop, and you're just gonna tap and alternate. Exhale, inhale nice and slow, and controlled, keeping that low back pressed in. Otherwise, you're coming with me to reverse plank. You're gonna bring those elbows nice and close into your body, press those hips up, tuck that chin, keeping my hips pressed up. I'm gonna raise and alternate my knees in. This one's tough. Full body, a lot of hips, a lot of core, and of course our upper body. Now I want you to form check. Are you letting those hips drop? Give me 15 more seconds here. That's it. It's gonna go quick. In 5, 4, 3, 2, don't drop yet, hold. You are still doing your alternating heel tap. Keep it going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, slow drop. Whew. We move to our hip section here. Take a second, maybe stretch it out, find that forward fold. To our hip section, we're gonna start on one leg here on our side. So you can take it into almost like a kneeling side plank. We're gonna have our elbow right under our knees. Top legs are gonna be stacked. Hand can be here or free. We're gonna drop that hip down, come up and lift the top leg. Come here, drop it down, hip tap, push it up, and lift. Option to just stay here and lift the top leg instead of drop. Finding what works. You're gonna feel that bottom glute and also the top hip. That oblique is helping too. Friends, we have this for 5 seconds. Then we're gonna hold and lift the top leg and pulse in 3, 2, hold it up with me and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, my bottom leg. Whew. That one's tough. We are in a similar position. I don't know what my hair is doing. You guys know how this goes every single class. I come in and my hair is in like a tight bun, and then we go through like 3 moves and it's fully fallen out. But you know what? We work with it. So, you know what? I'm gonna do it really quick. Whew. All right, bringing elbow under shoulder again. We're gonna come into that same position. This time the insides of our feet are almost gonna be glued together here. We're gonna press and we're gonna squeeze, open to clamshell. Open, squeeze, close it back together. Option to stay right here, open and close. Squeezing that top glute. You can also come up here. I promise next we are done working that top leg. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. We're gonna work at the bottom thigh. So let's take and find a relaxing position. You can even relax all the way down. Our top leg is gonna be over our bottom. We're gonna be pumping our bottom leg. Now I want you to flex it up. We're gonna be bringing it up all the way and hover. Now the goal here is to not let the leg touch, and also to be right on our side bodies, not tilting forward and not back. Right now you might be thinking, Gemma, this one isn't doing for me. Just give it some time. We'll be here for a few more and then we'll bring it into a pulse. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse it up with me. Tiny little movement, up an inch, down an inch. Everything stays nice and controlled. Now I'm sure you're feeling it a little bit. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Whew. You're gonna flip right over. We're actually gonna be focused on our leg that was on top for the clamshell and for the glute lift. So we're gonna extend this back into a glute circle, coming into our tabletop position. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can go onto your forearms, keeping the body nice and neutral or in center, extending that leg back, tiny little movement out, coming into a glute circle. I'm gonna push this plan away and come forward, circling out. All that movement is just coming from the hips here. Looking out and down. And we're gonna circle in. Hold it up, you got one more side, then we stretch and you're done. 30 minutes of Pilates, almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to a quick child's pose. Whew. We have one more side of everything. Let's flip it on over. Same position here. Elbow stays right under hip. Coming into that side lift. Here, dropping it down, pushing up, and extending. Keep breathing. Definitely feel that glute on the bottom leg as it's supporting us. We're gonna come into that pulse. You can even put your hand to support you in 3, 2, and pulse it up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Whew. That one is tough for me. All right. Top leg clamshell. I'm gonna come into my plank here. My knee feels a little bit better this way. Inside of feet come together, we open and close. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower it down all the way to your mat. Bottom leg lift. Top leg comes over, bottom flex. Let's bring it up and then hover. Second to last move here, that's it. You are almost there. Shall we pulse it? In 3, 2, and pulse it up. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick transition. We take that top leg again, and we're gonna bring it back to that glute circle, starting outwards. Let's do it right here. Now I'm hitting something else. You guys know how it goes. My class is always entertaining because something always happens to me. But we make it work. We're gonna switch to that inside circle in 3, 2, and circle it. Tiny movement, all coming from that hip and that glute. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to your child's pose. Let's stretch it out. We are gonna be right at 30 minutes here coming up. Tiptoe the hands to the left side of your mat and press down. Before anything else, I want you to think of something that you're proud of from today's class. Maybe it was the side plank with the glute lift. Maybe it was the isometric knee press. Whatever it is, I want you to focus on the things that felt like you did really awesome at. Let's push our hips down, press the chest up, full extension. When you're ready, we're gonna push into an all fours, finding that cat and cow, rounding that spine, chin to chest, pressing it down. Now we did a lot of legs, so I am gonna come into pigeon. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can find a seated forward fold. You can come into a runner's lunge stretch. And switch to the other side when you are ready. From here, let's come into a downward dog, opening the back of the legs and the back. We're gonna bring our feet into that plank, round the toes under, and push the hips back. Maybe walk that dog out, alternating legs. Pressing the chest down to the ground. Slowly tiptoe the feet to the hands. Bringing the arms up overhead. Let's cross one leg over. You can find support if you need, and press. And other side, cross it over, and stretch. And one last deep breath in. And an exhale. You, my friends, are done with your 30-minute Pilates class. Thanks so much for hanging out, moving your bodies, and making time for you, which is most important. Hope that I will see you in the next video, and be sure to check out the next little part to see where you can connect with me and work with me. Have a great day. See you next time. Take it up to a plank. Option to drop to the knees. Add in a little push up here and take it back. Inhale. In 4, 3. Open those arms and chest. We have one final move in our plank.